Tesla owners, listen up. Your car is about to kill you. It's about to blow up. It's about to catch on fire in your home. Oh my gosh, it must be true. I read it on the interwebs, and there's even a video. Of course, it's all nonsense, so let's explain it. I'm Brian. Welcome to my Tesla weekend. So, yeah, did you know Tesla battery explodes in a home in Cary after being removed and charged inside? Removed and charged inside. Police say a Tesla car battery caught fire in a Cary home on Saturday afternoon. That doesn't sound like a thing. Car battery explosion. Well, I'm sure that in this we are going to find some very juicy. Oh, a fire truck. That's very exciting. Catches fire after being removed from car to charge. This doesn't sound like a thing. You guys, this is not a thing. Police say a Tesla car battery caught fire in home. Looks like, yeah, we'll just read it. According to the police, an individual removed one of the low voltage batteries from the Tesla and brought it indoors to charge. Ah, so you didn't remove the 800-pound, 1,000-pound battery. You removed the little rectangle guy. It doesn't say what year it is. Statistically, this car just has a regular lead-acid battery. There are some indications that your battery may be reaching the end of its life and need replacement, but don't take it out. If your battery is dying, don't bring it into your kitchen to salvage it. According to police, they removed it and brought it indoors to charge. While charging, the battery experienced a short circuit. Yeah, don't do that. Broadcast radio traffic reveals exactly what happened inside the house. It looks like it's the smaller of the two batteries. You don't say. If somebody somehow removes the high voltage battery from a Tesla and brings it into their kitchen, I've got a lot of questions. It looks like the smaller of the two batteries in the kitchen, charging it up, and then it exploded. A neighbor went inside to see if he could extinguish the fire, so he's going to have that smoke plus dry chem that he inhaled. Car experts don't recommend charging your car's battery inside, as a faulty battery could cause an explosion or fire. We know the battery was faulty. Why else did he take it out of the car? And you put it in your kitchen. Holy smoke-a-rhubobs. This is not the behavior of a genius. So let's look at some better methods, some actual methods. This is from Stash to Training. This is actual firefighter training stuff. And he explains that it can take 10,000 and plus gallons to put out your fire. And they even show some examples. Here's some things that do and don't work, all that. Dry chemical, that can do the trick. But there's an even better method. Water, not great. But the real good way is you just bring out a blanket and smother it. That's it. Bring out a blanket and done. So this idea that these, and you hear it all the time, these volunteer fire departments all over the country, oh my gosh, we had no idea what to do. So we just kept pouring a truckload after tanker of water onto it, thinking, well, it didn't work the first 10,000 gallons. Maybe the next 30 will do the trick. And it will eventually. But at some point you have to realize you're using the wrong tool for the job and use a better tool. So what do you need? Training. Many places still have volunteer fire departments, and training can be something for which there is no budget, for which there is no capacity to actually put them together. And, they're stretched thin enough as it is. So the battery risk. Let's get some numbers on that. So we've got a story here from The Guardian. The Guardian, do electric cars pose a greater risk of fire than petrol or diesel? And the answer is no, of course not. The people who are telling you that are either idiots or useful idiots. No, I guess some of them could be industry shills. And if you're not an industry shill and you're still saying that EVs are more likely to burn, you should be getting a check because you're doing their work for them for free. In a series of articles, we'll debunk it. Let's just go to the important part. Australia's Department of Defense funded an EV fire safe to look into the question. It found that there was a 0.0012% chance of a passenger electric vehicle battery catching on fire compared with a 0.1% chance. Oh, wow. That's a crazy. According to Elon, it's 11 times lower per number of road fires, is 11 times less likely. Now, I've seen numbers that are 20% less likely. I've seen numbers that say you're still 5 times less likely for the bolt to catch on fire than a gasoline core. Gasoline cores, combustion. It's right in the name, you guys. You guys all know this, but when you hear people saying that this is a thing, you have to remind them that it isn't. And then for that matter, over Christmas, we saw some crazy ones, which was that all these different fire departments were issuing guidance saying lithium ion batteries can cause fire. And we know that because the Samsung Note 7, yeah, was famous for going up in flames. And Samsung, despite their amazing battery technology, still has problems with their phone batteries. So yeah, EV fires remind industry of associated risk. Why? They shouldn't. Repairer-driven news. Bryan Fire Department. Different Bryan, spelled incorrectly, so that's not it. Amarillo Fire Department. It's everywhere. Maryland State Fire Marshal. Electric vehicles can be especially dangerous. Here's why. Let it go. It's over. The risk of fire is so desperately overstated. And the article today, this one, about somebody who took the low voltage battery out, the kind that you get at, Pep Boys, the kind that you get at your local Shucks Auto Supply, the kind you get at Walmart, is the one that went up in flames. If the battery's defective, if the battery's dead, and you think you've got a good strategy to resurrect it, maybe try it in your garage. Definitely don't try it in your kitchen. Don't bring hazardous materials into your house, especially ones that you know are flawed, faulty, defective, to try and set. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? Honestly, this sounds more like insurance fraud than anything else. And for the lazy reporters to call it a Tesla car battery. Ugh, so dishonest. So it's a short one. There you go. What did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Leave it all into the comments below and stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots on the flippity flop.